What up, guys? Welcome. Just making sure. Yeah, everything is working properly. What's up? Hopefully you guys are doing pretty good. So, to be honest, I don't have any specific thing prepared for today. I just want to review a few things because I haven't been here for a long time. So yeah. So first of all, we have some confirmed airdrops for this month. I don't know if you guys have been farming mode, but we have it confirmed for the 5th, which is on Sunday. So we're going to be receiving that airdrop on Sunday. By the way, let me just do something real quick here. And we also got the checker for drift, which is nice. One sec here. Let me do something real quick. Going live if anybody. Wants to join. So yeah. So we got the checker for drift. Not the biggest allocation, to be honest. I actually stopped farming drift because I got liquidated, so I was kind of mad about it, so I stopped. But in total, I got let's go ahead and do a quick review right here. The name is drift that foundation, and doesn't matter if you guys are seeing my wallet address. These are the public ones. But here's the first one. So I have 1.3k in drift. And for the second, which I don't have it here in my computer, I'm going to be receiving 200 drift. So in total, 1.5k. Now, in terms of the prices, I think the circulating supply will be around 200 million tokens at first, give or take. So 200 million, if it starts at $1, that would be a 200 million market cap, right? And I think the total supply is 1 billion, so $1 would be one fully diluted market cap. Zeta Market airdrop, if it is done. No, it is not. If you can start now, to be honest, it is kind of late, but you can still start. Because in the end, it is so cheap that you're not really losing anything. Transaction fees will cost you really like 1 cent or even less than that. So per week, maybe you will be spending something like $2 to $3. So I still think it is worth it just to play a little bit. And if you receive something out of it, cool. If not, then dude, you're just losing a few bucks. So yeah, for sure you can get involved with Zeta. And I don't know when the campaign will end, but we have been farming it for some time now, for I don't know, maybe 2 months or even more than that, maybe 2 months. I think it is for 90 days. I'm not sure. I do need to check the information on Zeta, but I think it is for 90 days. Is this? So yeah, so that is for drift. Most likely it is going to be this month, even though current market situation is pretty bad. Like, this is not really looking good, to be honest. Not looking good at all. So we are at 57. All of the altcoins is obviously dropping, but I don't care. I just want to receive my airdrop and obviously dump. I'm not really interested into drift. I don't like it. I don't like the platform. So for me, I'm going to be selling for sure. Snapshot taken for what? For Zeta? Because as far as I know, we're still earning points for Zeta Chain. And I haven't seen any announcement on Zeta. Ah, okay. So the first snapshot was taken yesterday, but seems they're going for more season before dropping the token. Oh, really? Let me check. Zeta, because I think I checked earlier. Oh yeah, actually, 4 hours ago. Snapshot, blah, 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 was taken, making 90 days, after the launch, blah, blah. So that is the first phase of Zeta chain, blah, 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 and they'll be having some next steps. Okay. So, I don't know, in that case, they might have another season, but to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be getting involved with it, because once you receive a first airdrop, then a second airdrop, the third airdrop is usually super bad, so I'm not really planning to farm Zeta anymore. No, unless there is a massive reward, and I'm not really seeing a lot of people getting involved with it, so no. So most likely you should be skipping it by now. Yeah. So yeah, that is the first one. Second, which I mentioned, is mode. I want to do some quick math here. So in total we have 1.7 billion points, which is a crazy amount. So most likely we still have 4 days. We could maybe round it up to 2 billion points, which is pretty bad. I was expecting less than that. So let's do some quick math here. Actually, let me bring myself somewhere here so you guys can see it with me. So 2 billion, it is actually 500 million tokens divided into 2 billion. So if it is linear, we're going to be receiving 0.27 mode tokens per point. Obviously, if it is linear, it might be hybrid, it might be based on tiers, I don't know, but just using the information that I can provide, it could be within that range. So 0.27 tokens for every point you have. So something like 10,000 by 0.27, that is 2,700 tokens. Now, in terms of the price, I'm just using previous market caps. So usually they start anywhere between $300 million market cap up to 500 million. So we don't know the amount of circulating supply, but we know that 5% is 550 million tokens. So let's say something like maybe 15% or 20. Again, something like 2 billion tokens. 2 billion by 0.2, that would be $400 million market cap, which is not too crazy. So 0.2, if you have 2, that would be $540 if you have 10,000 points. Again, this is just speculation. I don't know how much it will be, but if they're following the same scenario, if they're using 2 billion tokens, it starts at a price of $400 million market cap, and it is linear, then most likely with 10,000 points, you could be receiving around $500 for it. So not bad, to be honest, not too bad, because farming mode was actually pretty easy and also cheap to do. So I hope I can make something out of this, because I have around 100,000 points. So that could be around 5K, I would say. Yeah, I was expecting more, but let's see. So yeah, other than that, there is another thing I wanted to show you guys real quick. Trying to find my mouse here. Here it is. It is Pontem Network. In case you guys don't know, Pontem is a parent company of LiquidSwap, the Pontem wallet. You guys can see it right here. And also they have Lumio, which if we check the products, they have Lumio, which is an L2 that they are building. And they're going to have an airdrop. You guys can see here. By eligible, we mean loyal Pontem supporters and those who have interacted with the protocols or hold tokens, NFTs of selected projects on Solana and Ethereum. Obviously, this I'm skipping it. I'm not interested in buying any NFT on Solana or Ethereum, but obviously I'm adding some volume on LiquidSwap, providing some liquidity, and I also bridge to Lumio, which is the L2 that they're building. So I added the link for it in the description. You guys can bridge, but unfortunately you need to do it using L1, which is Ethereum mainnet. Yeah. Is it a chain or just snapshot done today? Yeah, I saw that. Can we expect $1 price for mode? No, that is not gonna happen. Like, do the math. Only the airdrop amount is 5%, so 550 million tokens. If you put a price of $1 on it, just the airdrop is worth $550 million. If they open at a circulating supply of 2 billion tokens and the price is $1, then that is a $2 billion project, right? So I don't think so. Obviously, it is possible, but with current market situation, how it is looking, I don't think so. At least not for now. Maybe in the future, maybe after a few months, it might, if people are still using Mode. Not gonna lie, Mode is pretty good. It is fast, it is super, super cheap, but if it is worth $2 billion right now, I don't think so. When you put it in comparison to other things, like for example, Optimism is worth right now $2 billion. So I don't think Mode is better than Optimism. Just saying, at least not for now. So I don't think $1 per token is achievable. How many token we can get from Zildjian? I don't know. I definitely don't know. I don't know your stats. That would be the first thing. And second, I don't know how much we're going to be receiving per point. There is no way for me to know that, that information. I don't know. So what else? What else we got to cover? Let's see. So wanted to cover a few things that I'm farming. Oh, Hyperliquid, by the way, done. You guys don't need to continue to farm that, just so you know. Because the campaign was from November the 1st and they said for the next 6 months. And if you do the math, we ended the month number 6 in April. So I'm not going to be adding more transaction to it unless they say there is an extension. Then maybe I might add some transaction. But for now, I'm stopping. I have around 450 points on main wallet, and I have maybe 30 other points on another wallet. So in total, close to 500 points. I'm good with the amount. I'm done with it. I'm also super happy with the airdrop that they did for the meme coin. I made $700 there. So basically, I'm in profit with Hyperliquid. So I'm cool with it. Am I farming Rare Protocol? No, I'm not. Can we expect $1 for LogX token? I think so. I think so. The last information that I had is that the circulating supply, it is around 120 or 150 million tokens. So $1, that would be $150 million. So yeah, it is completely achievable for sure. What about ZKS? Done. I don't know. This type of information, I don't manage that. So obviously, I don't know if they have taken the snapshot, but it looks like yes, maybe. Maybe, most likely yes. But in the end, we don't know. Like for example, if we take for instance, Polyhedra, they took the snapshot and a few hours after that, we got the announcement. So maybe we still have time to continue to push some volume on ZK Sync. Now, if you're starting today, nah, I don't think so. I have one question. How much you volume? What do you mean? How much you volume? What's my volume on what? Because I have multiple projects that I'm farming, so you do need to specify what project. Let's see. What else? Drift done. DeFi spot, which is something that I shared previously. I think it is done because the token is already out, but I haven't received my airdrop yet. Zeta market, it is not done, but to be honest, for me, it is done because I already have enough volume there, so I'm not really planning on taking more position. And to be honest, whatever perps platform on Solana, for me, is just BS. It is really bad. So Zeta, Drift, they're really bad. So for me, I don't really enjoy using them. Hyperliquid, again, done. Kinza is not done. But they delayed the TGE. But I already have a good amount of money there. I'm not planning on removing it. So I'm just leaving it until I receive my airdrop. And I also have a pretty good ranking because I have been farming it for the past 5 to 6 months now. Camino done. I think I made like $2 on Camino. So yeah, let me answer some question. My opinion on IONET. So if you're asking about the airdrop campaign, I didn't farm that. What I did is that I took some volume on Backpack to receive the IONET airdrop. That is also on the 5th, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, or actually until the 5th, not on the 5th. Until the 5th, we can push some volume to receive the IONET airdrop. The token, I do like it. Depending on the price, I might purchase some. But usually we can expect that the price drops after the airdrop from people selling. So I don't know. It really depends on the price. If it has a good market cap, like if it is cheap, I might purchase some. But if it opens like a few $billion market cap, obviously no, I'm not getting involved with it. What is the max supply for mode tokens? 1.1, 11 billion. 11 billion tokens. Polyhedra claim now available on BNB for everyone who got only... Really? I already claimed mine. So... Actually, I also got the airdrop from Merkley. So that actually increased to a little bit more. I got it yesterday. So if you claimed your Merkley airdrop, you should have a little bit more by now. 56% more. What do you prioritize on Aptos? LiquidSwap. LiquidSwap, Amnes, Aries, and Aptin. That is the only thing that I use. My volume is 1.2 million, but my point is 111 on Hyperliquid. Yeah, for sure. It is different for everybody because the earlier that you got on Hyperliquid, the more points you should have. Because it was capped at 1 million tokens per week. So the more users, the more volume, obviously you're receiving less points. That is completely normal. But I started farming Hyperliquid back in, I think, December or January. Is it a good idea to start Orderly Network or drop now? They have 4 epoch completed. Yeah, you could. You could start farming it. The best way I think to start farming Orderly right now, just to protect yourself, is maybe by using LogX, even though I don't think the airdrop is going to be crazy, but at least you can receive something out of it, and also IBX, which is also tokenless, and they're tracking points. So you can use IBX and LogX, add some volume, but don't go crazy with it. As always, just set up a budget. So if you can burn something like $100 on Orderly, do it. And if you don't end up making money, at least you know that you burn only $100. Obviously, it will be different for each one of us. Maybe it is 100 for you, maybe if it is 1,000 for me, so it really depends, right? How to do Sharpie to get lots of points. Lots of points, I don't know, but I'm just adding some liquidity there. I have something like $200 on Sharpie. That's it. And also, if you use it every day in the future, you're going to be receiving some points. But at the moment, you cannot see it. So by using the platform, by just looking at the charts, clicking on everything that they got to offer, it says that you're going to be receiving more points in the future. But usually I don't use it. Maybe once a week, whenever I have time. Linea, Parks NFTs, now that is over, can it safely be sold? I don't know. I wouldn't like to provide any answer on that because really I don't know. IONET got called out for lying about how many GPUs they have or claiming to have over 500. Holy shit, now it is under 20k. Damn, that's crazy. That's a really bad start, to be honest. That's a really bad start. Hey, let's see. So yeah, if that's the case, most likely I'm gonna be selling mine that I'm getting on Backpack. Then if the price drops to a price that I see that is really, really cheap, then I might buy a little bit. Zeta, worth it to farm XP? Not anymore. Nope. Parks, okay, thanks. Linear Surge, put 0.20 land. Bought 225 USD. This position needs to be kept for how long? The longer you keep it, the better it is. They're actually taking daily snapshot. So if you add some position, remove it, obviously they will know. Kinza airdrop done. No, it is not. Actually, let me remove that so you guys don't get confused on that. In progress. No, I actually had it done because I'm done with it, because I already have some money into it. I'm not planning to add more funds, so that's why I have it done here. But TGE is delayed, so we don't know. Your videos are useful. Can you try new videos on long-term investment coins or new ways to earn money in crypto, not through airdrops? I mean, I could. I guess I could, but to be honest, I think there are better YouTubers at covering long-term investments. I talk about airdrops because I think there is not a lot of YouTubers covering airdrops, but to be honest, I'm not the best one at investing. I keep my things pretty simple. So yeah, I could maybe make 1 or 2 videos or even talk about it here from some time. But it is not a crazy information. And usually I do long-term investment. I don't do short-term. How do you feel about Gitcoin lowering from your scores for passport? They said real users don't swap ETHs to USDC. Damn, that is the dumbest thing on earth. You don't swap ETH for USDC. Okay, so what do you do with ETH? You eat it? You make breakfast with it? Like, I don't know where they're getting that type of information. Because usually on my main wallet, which I don't use to farm, and I use it for short-term things. So for example, I purchase something. If I see that the market is going down right now, what I do is sell it for USDC. And then whenever the price is maybe 5%, 10% down, I would purchase a little bit more. So obviously, yes, we are selling ETH for USDC because I'm doing it on a wallet that I'm not even farming. Am I farming Berachain? I took a few transactions, but it is extremely boring for me, so I hated that. You said airdrop is only part of your portfolio. Which token do you buy for the long term that are not related to airdrop? We can cover that in just a second for sure. You had over 30 on all your wallets. Dude, that's crazy. I haven't checked mine. I did it the other day, and I saw that I went from 30 to 20 and something, maybe 21. So I haven't checked mine. But yeah. So real quick, just to cover this. By the way, Pike, I'm gonna click archive because they got hacked again. So not planning to use it. Fortunately, I had only 10 Arbitrum there. I haven't tried to remove mine, so I don't know if we can. But to be honest, I'm not planning to get involved with it. So no. Let me actually add this here. Got hacked. Kinza, Parallel, they added a new testnet thing that you guys can do. But it is extremely buggy. I tried to do it 2 days ago. It was impossible to use. Backpack, I do like it, just adding some volume. Pretty simple. Superform, not really into it, but I do use it just for Hyperlane. Transaction Rage, I added already a pretty good amount of volume there. LiquidSwap, I do like it a lot. Pretty bullish on Pontem. Squid Router, I do need to do a lot of work on that one. But to be honest, I'm not really using it. Hyperlane, I use it a lot. Orbiter, fuck Orbiter, I hate it. This one, I'm just using it to park my Milky Way. Milky Way, obviously, I'm doing it. You guys know that they raised some money from Polychain. I think it was $5 million, so that's good. And most likely it is now for Q2. So before June, we should be receiving the airdrop. Unless they change the date, right? Bungie, oh, by the way, there is a campaign on Bungie which if you're bridging from any network to Optimism, you receive 80% of your fees back. So that's a pretty good way for you to farm Bungie if you want to do it to save on some gas. D-Bridge, farming it. I have a pretty good ranking on Daybridge. LogX also, Orderly, also Zetachain. You guys said that is done. So airdrop done here. Scroll. Perfecto. Guys, super great. What I have seen is that there is a lot of people farming Scroll, but they tend to skip bridging through native. Last time that I checked, I think it was around 500,000 users that bridge through native, and they have almost 3 million users. So that means if they use that as a requirement, there is a lot of people that are not going to be receiving the airdrop, or at least the amount will be pretty small. Mnees is the one that I mentioned. That is on Aptos. I'm adding a pretty good amount there. I think I have something like 60 Aptos. Jumper, you guys know everybody loves Jumper, but to be honest, there is so many users that I don't even know if we're going to be receiving something crazy out of it, but I still use it because I like it. It is pretty simple to use. Aries, Aptin on Aptos. Ambient on Scroll, just adding some volume. Helix, D-Flow. I have a little bit of funds on D-Flow. Redstone, this is on testnet, by the way. Usually they have some campaigns. Sanctum, I do like it, but I need to purchase more Solana. And to be honest, after what we have seen from staking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the only way that I'm going to be increasing my position on Solana to farm Sanctum is that if the price goes down and I see a pretty good opportunity in terms of pricing for Solana, from there I might purchase a little bit and then stake it into Sanctum. Satori Finance, good. They're tracking points. Aperture, also good, tracking points, and some other things which are not really important. So yes, so far I think that's it. This is what I'm farming. Like main focus, this is the list that I'm farming. And there is 60 projects here. And most likely I still have some other projects that I still need to add that I have been using for some time. For example, SyncSwap, and a few other projects that I have used in the past. Redstone mainnet. Redstone, this is actually not the Redstone that you're thinking. This is Oracles. It is not the same one. That is another one. But I'm also planning on farming that one, the one that you just mentioned. It is, what was the name? Redstone something. I don't know. It has something. Yeah, exactly. I saw it from 62 also. Yeah. Can you sell your ETH or BTC so that they will pump and market can go green? Yeah. So yesterday I sold a portion of my wormhole tokens and now the price is up. Obviously, right? 65. Well, not too bad. I sold at 63. So yeah, not too bad. These motherfuckers. Got late here. Are you farming Centum on Solana? I got 8 pets so far. Yes, I am farming Centum. I'm still waiting for my points. So yeah, on Sanctum. Looks like they were fetching or something. I don't know. What about layer 3? Did you farm cubes? Yes, I even have a PDF with all the links of the task that I completed. I did around 105 cubes. I'm not planning to do more than that, to be honest. I'm cool with the amount. I just did it for the culture, nothing else. I'm not really expecting a crazy amount out of it. I wanted to do it, one, because it is increasing your footprint, so it shows that your wallet is super active, that you have been using many things, and most likely you will not get counted as Sibyl. That's why I did it, nothing else, to be honest. Do we have want to form a hyperlink? Yes, I think you do. Obviously you're not early, but I don't think you're late. So yes, you do. So answering the question I had before real quick. And obviously you guys can add to the list whatever you guys like. But these are some of the tokens that I'm currently holding. And I can obviously, if I remember my average. So long term, because I have a wallet with my wife. And on that wallet, I know that long term I purchase Bitcoin at an average of 19K. I haven't purchased more than that because my average is just good. So I don't want to mess it up. But my average on BTC is 19K. ETH is 2.1K. Obviously holding for the long term. I don't have a crazy amount. Just decent, but 2.1K is my average. Solana, I have a little bit, which my average is crazy. My average is $30 or 31, but I don't have a big amount, really small. So I have a good average, but in terms of the amount, really, really bad. Avalanche average is $19, I think. I have a little bit. Polygon, just a little bit. Near, a little bit also, but my average is $1. So I am in profit by a lot. Aptos average, I think it is $6. Cosmos, I think I'm at a loss. Or my average is $8. Filecoin, I'm not holding it. Mento, not holding. Render, I'm not holding it just because of the market cap. Almost $3 billion. Not really interested into it. It might go way higher, but I just feel that I have more opportunities out there. Arbitrum, I'm holding it. Obviously, everybody loves Arbitrum. Optimism, I am holding a lot. My average is 94 cents. Caspa, nothing. Injective, a little bit. At a loss, unfortunately. Allweave, not holding it. Phantom, not holding. Celestia, down bad. Bad. Real bad on Celestia. Down really, really bad. Really, really bad. My average, I think it is 15 or 16 bucks. Really, really bad. Beam, I'm not... Well, actually, I am holding a little bit, but I'm not even counting it because it is so small. AGIX, I am not. Akash, I am. And my average is $3 and something, so I'm not in a crazy profit. DYDX, I am. My average is $1.50. Pith, I sold everything. Mantra, I kind of like it, but I feel that there is a lot of hype behind it and not a lot of tech. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be purchasing. Dimension, down bad. Real bad. 50% also. Menta, also down. Bad also. But I'm holding a really, really, really great amount. A lot, to be honest. There is a mosquito. And I'm also planning on purchasing more. If it drops below 1.50, I'm going to be purchasing more. Zeta is another one that I'm planning to purchase a little bit more. But I just think that right now the price is kind of high. And also we have the airdrop coming. So we have some sell pressure. So I don't know if I want to purchase now. But I'm planning to do in the future. Saga, purchase some. Down bad. Real bad also. Purchase at 480 is my average. Breath, not holding it. Degen, not holding it. This is just stupid. $244 million market cap is just dumb. Neutron, a little bit. Aleph Zero, a little bit down also. Zai, I am holding a lot. A lot. I do need to do a video to show you guys how you can stake. Because since this is an L3, what I am expecting, obviously this is just based on speculation. There is a lot of games that are being built on Zai. So maybe if we stake Zai, we might receive some airdrops in the future. So yes, I am holding a lot. And also it is something new in this cycle, which is an L3. This is something that we didn't have back in 2022. So I think Zai can do good. Also market cap is just 180. So yeah, I do good. Nakamoto, I do hold some. I do like it. Down bad also. ChainGPT, up a lot. My average on this is 5 cents. Probably one of my best purchases so far. So yeah, I'm planning to add more, but I don't want to change my average. So I don't know. Maybe if it drops more, I might. But for now, my average is just perfect. It is 5 cents or 6 cents. Stargate Finance, just a little bit for layer 0 staking it. Neon, I purchased some, made a profit, and sold. Games for a living, a little bit. What else? I think that's it. I'm also holding this hold station. I kind of like this project. This is actually not the market cap because they're using the total market cap, but I think the market cap is around 25 million or 20 million dollars, which is not bad. But I'm not holding it. I'm planning to purchase some maybe in the future. And I think that's it for now. Kento, I also like it, but I might be able to buy at a lower price. Basically, that's it. Looking into it, but I still don't know if I want to purchase. I'm just looking into it just because of the market cap, which is pretty small. And basically, that's it, I think. Again, as you guys can see, nothing really crazy. Vulcan Forge, I do hold a little bit. Average is around 370, so in profit. This one, I'm like 50-50. Market cap is already 100 million, so I don't know. I think that's it, yeah. What is the difference between an L3 and a rollup? So the rollup is the technology. For example, an L3 can be a rollup also. Rollup means that they're rolling up the transactions. So an L3 is basically batching all the transaction, sending it to L2, which is Arbitrum. Then they batch it again and they send it to Ethereum. So they're basically rolling them up over and over. Did you also stake your Saga before the snapshot? If so, how many would you think would be a good amount? Yes, I did before the snapshot. I don't know what is a good amount, but back then I think I used something like 60 Saga. Something like that. Most likely it should be above 100 or more than that, but I just used 60. Magpie, I actually like it. I do like it, and I think that because they had the hack, we still have some time to farm it, because most likely they were taking their time. So yeah, I do like it. I'm still adding some volume there, but again, I'm not expecting nothing crazy. But since it is just swapping back and forth, and you're receiving, I think it is 1 XP per dollar, I think. Don't quote me on this. I think it is $1 per XP. So yeah, that is exactly what I'm doing. Just a few swaps here and there. If I receive something out of it, cool. If not, that's okay, because I'm not really spending a lot of money. But I do like it. They're cool. They reach out, because I did the video saying that they got hacked. Like 24 hours after that, they reached out on Twitter saying, hey, we saw the video, cool stuff, but just wanted you to know that everything is cool now. We also gave some refunds. So that's nice. Would love to see Zion's taken video. For sure, for sure. In the future. Probably this week or next week. We could do that. Next week would be. So yeah. What else we gotta cover? I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you for everything. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. My pleasure. I saw some crypto tweet from Superform. I never used it. Maybe Airdrop. Yes, I think so. I think they're gonna have an Airdrop in the future. Again, it is not a project that I like, that I love, because it is staking. But the good thing is, if you stake some money, it is using Hyperlane to stake it. So it take one transaction on Hyperlane, so that's a good thing. Just to diversify a little bit. Please make node running projects. I'm not really into nodes, even though I actually purchased that one. Nodes. Let me pull this up. Which is a project that is being built by the co-founder of ZK Sync. Well, the one that I purchased, it is not showing up here. Maybe if I load them, I don't know. Yeah, so I purchased, I think it was on the 6th. Let me switch. I think it was on this one that I purchased mine. Either way, so I purchased a node here. So this is Soften. It is a an L2 that they are building using ZK Sync stack, and it will be focused on AI and also on gaming. So I do like it. Nothing crazy. It was kind of pricey. I think I paid maybe $400 for it. Oh, actually, you guys can see it now. Participated. Here it is. So yeah, I purchased that. Unfortunately, the tiers are not different. Like, you're not getting a better node if you purchase the number 10 or the number 20. You're just paying more for it. So unfortunately, by the time I had my funds on chain, they took all the cheap ones. So I took the one that is 0.14 ETH. Currently, the price is 0.20 ETH. And I think that is around 20%. Yeah. So 20% sold. They started, I think it was yesterday, right? Or the day before. I think on Monday, Sunday, something like that. So yeah. But the only thing is, this is a long play. A really long play. Just so you know. Because we have the project starting in Q3. Then, once we start receiving some Soften tokens, we need to wait 90 days, I think it is, to be able to sell. So again, it is a long, long play. I'm okay with it because 20% is allocated for node runners. So I'm cool with it. And after a year, if the price is good, I might be able to sell it. Price prediction for Avert tokens. I don't know. No idea. I have next to no information about it, even though I did receive the airdrop. But I don't know what are the tokenomics, so I cannot speculate on the amount. And I had a really small amount, something like 700. How do you check if you have bridge on scroll? I can't remember if I did or not. You can use zksync.netlify.app or Windsor. Both works. zksync.netlify.app. This one, you go to... Are you guys able to see the links? Yeah. You go to scroll. Paste your wallet address right here and it will tell you if you have bridge. I'm not gonna be clicking because if I do, I'm gonna show you guys all my wallets. Good luck, either your computer on all the time or you paying for a VPS. Ah, what? You mean for Soften? Maybe, yeah. Again, I don't know. I will see how hard it is to run. If it goes well, I might run it. Or if it makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be holding it for till I am able to sell it. So it is obviously just gambling. So $400, I'm okay with losing it. Obviously it hurts if I do. But still, if they do things right, if ZK Sync is good, this blockchain is good, most likely in the future the price can go up. And I'm just saying it because of all the previous projects we had. For example, Gala nodes, we have also Xi nodes, which is usually the price goes up if they do things well. That is the main thing. So yeah. So I think that's a wrap. Oh, let me actually mention this, if you guys are still here. If you have bridge to Ancient 8, so if you're farming Hyperlane, you know there is a new route. I actually did a video, my previous video, a few hours ago. So you can bridge to Ancient 8. This is a tokenless chain that is being built, I think, on the OP stack. And there is some task that you can take. missions to earn some badges and hopefully receive an airdrop in the future. They're pretty easy to complete. So wallet creation, social connect, few other things, bridge ETH using Messenfi. So Messenfi again, transaction sprint, and a few other things. So yeah, make sure to check it out to see if you like it. If you want to farm it, I think they raised $10 million from Pantera and also Dragonfly. The website is what? Ancient8.gg. That is a website. I don't have a video on how to farm it, but you guys can get involved and obviously start clicking and see if you guys like it. But basically that's it. 46. So yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap, guys. Thank you for being here. I know it has been a long time, but here we go. We keep farming. Make sure to watch my previous video, not the one on Hyperlane, but the one that I said that I'm leaving crypto, I'm leaving airdrops. So because I know there is a lot of projects that are having bad airdrops, but I'm sure we're still gonna be receiving some good ones, like 100% sure. Like this year I have made more money than what I did last year. So for me, that is more than enough to continue to farm. So yeah. Merci de rien. Peace out, guys. Take care. Happy farming. Bye-bye.